Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining me for more Last Judgment today. When last we left Yagame, he was fighting off people, and well, now the students don't hate him so much anymore from the, oh my god, my hat is on totally wrong.
What?
My hat is totally wrong. That's fine.
Right.
No, I know. That's not. You'll figure it out someday. So I have a comically large swag bag. Okay, that's fine. We were going to where? Well, I have a little more for whatever some of these are. Let me see if I have other stuff. Like, okay, there's food. There is boost the chances of expanding an eatery's lucky money. Oh my god. Ugh, already. We're here already. Okay, what is this now? You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm not good with investigations, obviously. Okay, let's press that. But yeah, okay, the last time, the cops are actually trying to not help us, but whatever. And then we had some looky-loos at the crime scene last time, which is not optimal, but not as bad as people thought, so. Yeah, I'm hoping to have a full stream today and not just partial. I was gonna be late, and then I tweeted out, or had a husband tweet out for me, that I was gonna be late, and then I wasn't late. Okay, so baby brother, artist brother, he was gonna come home on the 20th, you know, next Saturday, and he basically was like, I'm gonna have to move home, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, what's wrong? Like, did something happen? And yeah, it did. He lost his job. So, not his fault, but there was a big investigation there over somebody else, and they like swept a bunch of people, I think, away, or I don't know. There was an investigation into like somebody misusing something at work, and it couldn't have been him. He didn't have access, but it's a right old mess. So, but he says he feels better. He might get another job. He was already pounding the pavement, as it were. So, I should really just take more taxis than I do in this game. Fast travel is better. I love how you can't run through these places. I mean, or use the skateboard. Technically it makes sense, but... So yeah, now he might come home early, and then he's like, well, you know, there's like this thing that we could have done the next weekend, and he's like, well, we could still just do that instead. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to do that. I said, because if you have a job and your boss like wants you to fucking work the weekend, I don't want you to be like, well, you know, my sister and I have plans, you know, because right now I don't remember how to pick shit up in this game. Why don't I remember how to do that? It says square. It says square. What am I doing with my life? Am I wrong? I don't know. Anyway. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to myself. Okay, I'm hallucinating. Wait, grab the item is circle, not square. Okay, thank you, Vision. That's amazing. So yeah, it's been rough, like.
What a waste.
And I'm like, are you gonna be able to see Golden Wolf? And he's like, I don't even know. Not because he can, but because we don't even know where Golden Wolf is, because, yeah, it's a whole thing. And he wished Golden Wolf a good birthday, and then Golden Wolf said nothing, and I'm gonna turn on my TV. Hang on, guys. Thanks, Shelpers. Hold on. Okay. I think this is the place, sorta. I'm going back to my office. Yeah, I think so. I have my air conditioner on, so I'm gonna need it up a bit loud.
Hello?
Hopefully it doesn't
You
echo.
have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He
Yeah,
asked me
because
about the
when he
harassment case.
talked to the
Apparently he
detectives,
couldn't interview
they
Ehara.
could find
He
like
got
food
us
in his
instead.
system, but really the food just
Wanna
put
know
it
why that
anywhere
is?
from a few hours
Apparently,
to a few
Tokyo
weeks
PD
before the death.
suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly.
Yeah, do I have to
along?
interrogate like I did in
Yeah,
the first
I was
game?
just about to ask
Okay,
that.
maybe so.
But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If
Oh
that's
god,
the
now
case,
I'm gonna have to investigate the
sec.
scene again. Oh no,
Okay.
that's not good.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the
He's a little
statements from Ehara's
overeager.
arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Alright. I can deal with the rest tomorrow. We gotta make sure first, shit, wrong one, that there is no, like, flying saucer bullshit again. I wish you could, like, filter out the map. Maybe there's a way to do it. Okay, this one is... It says a racing thing. Okay, we're not doing racing. Sorry, everybody. No one wants to see me do that shit. And then this is the VR. Okay, and this is the... That's not a subcase. So do all we have are, like, subcases that involve, like, racing or other things, not people? I think so. Okay. So then we're gonna just go arrest. Unless there's somebody in his office or some shit. Yeah, it's a... I'm still back at the, Yokohama 99. Rest on the couch. Yeah, I don't have an office here. There we go. I need to meet up with Hoshino-kun at the station. Okay, yep, I remember that. But yeah, I've said this in the last game, but this guy totally dresses like my grandma. Jet black hair, the tight jeans, the biker chain on the wallet, all of it. It's called a biker chain where I'm from. I don't know what you call it. God bless it. I think I have to take a taxi to the station. I could be wrong about that. We're gonna try to check that out first before I get involved in a big search at a station. But maybe the station actually exists. I don't know. Okay. Okay, where would you like to go? Yeah, it's off the map. I figured as much.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in
wonder-
the cap and sunglasses.
If the girl he touched up was actually like the girl in the sunglasses at the cafe? Right, he looks very suspicious.
So, Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m.
Almost like he's
This was
looking for a
confirmed by
specific
the security
woman.
tapes, as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah. Sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right.
Why would if he had a partner in this, why would she make him wait a whole hour? To make it look better?
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a
Okay,
6-year-old
but I
boy.
guess that wouldn't be her then. Like, as far as somebody working with him.
The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
I'm sorry, when he says her posterior.
I'm assuming he targeted
was
someone
funny.
shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted.
So,
Even if we did
was he
defend
only
him in
touching that
court,
one woman
an
then?
asshole's still an asshole.
Like, there were no other women that he actually
Looks like we're
touched
getting
except
close
that
to
one
Shinjuku.
for 6 minutes?
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
Oh my
And
god.
Ihara should have been standing roughly where I
Like
am.
sardines. Is there anything I can include? Okay, from looking around. Okay. The car is pretty empty. 100% full means all seats and straps are being used by a passenger.
What the? Hey,
Yeah, I don't know how they can manage to do that. Okay. So clicking on a passenger itself is going to do that to me.
suspicious.
Okay, a security camera that records it all. Okay, I think we got it then. So he did it so that he could be hyper visible.
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes.
Why
there
didn't
were
he have
also
his
traces
mask
of her
up if he was
garments
gonna
on his hand
perv
during
on her
evidence
though?
analysis.
He
Anyway,
wanted to be
after
known.
being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint.
Wait,
See, here he gets off the
you
train
didn't
and bolts
actually
across
see
the
him
platform.
rub himself on her
And
intentionally,
Mamiya-san
right?
chases
Because
after him, asking people
her-
around her for help.
back was to
This
him,
is
not
what
the
they kept looping
camera.
on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Maybe
Was
they
there any
were on
security
it
footage
together.
that
I don't
wasn't aired
know.
on
The
TV?
fact that she's a mom makes me
Sure,
kind of
take a
doubtful,
look
but I
around
don't know.
There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But not on the bus, they're
As for
not.
what I was saying earlier,
Or
Ihara
the
was finally tackled right in
station.
front of those stairs.
The
Oh,
subway,
right. I have a
line
diagram
car,
of the
whatever they're
platform to
called.
So
Okay.
Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Yeah, because there's something wrong with this picture.
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was.
Okay.
That's where he got tackled. So if you could let me know whenever you see a camera, I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Okay. Okay, so we have to like.
What the?
Okay, that's one. He was walking in the opposite direction. Okay. So every time I see a camera, we gotta mark it down. Am I
Suspicious.
doing the wrong thing here? Okay. I see one. So there are a lot of cameras. Like, they're not joking. But... okay. So... this is a very small area. Check that one off.
Uh-huh. Suspicious.
They have a shitload of cameras. God damn.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras.
It's almost
Let's
like
go
he
up a
couldn't
little
have
further
found
now.
more cameras to capture him than if we tried. Like, seriously. Okay, it's like you want me to go find more cameras now. Okay. Like, I don't know what we're trying to prove here. I honestly think he did this so that he would have as many eyes and proof on him as possible. Interesting that he was rubbing himself on her for 6 minutes. I don't want to be this guy, okay? But I'm gonna be just for a minute. She says nothing, but the minute they get out of the thing... Now, mind you, the train is at 180% capacity. And she says nothing till they get out. Not one thing. I understand being shy. I don't know how this works for, like, Japan or any of the provinces or whatever they have there. So I don't know. Don't they have any kind of guards on the train? Like, any at all? Okay, I thought that machine might have a camera. Kind of like an ATM in the States, but I don't know. But just looking at it all, I'm just like... if somebody were grabbing my parts and rubbing themselves on me, like, okay, you don't scream, but you don't even scream when you're getting out. And he followed her? I don't even know. I don't even want to know, okay? I'm probably way off base here. And why are we marking all these cameras off? We know he used them to his advantage. And the advantage at the time was, as I said, that he couldn't be culpable for the murder or whatever.
Looks like we checked all the nearby...
Okay. Like, they'd be like, oh yeah, he couldn't have murdered this guy. He was off groping a lady and going to jail.
What the?
Okay.
Hey.
On the camera. Okay. Watch there not be like, watch the cameras be on like the guardrails and shit too eventually. But yeah, if there was enough people on the, I don't know. Am I off base thinking that, I mean, don't get me wrong, when something like that happens to you, when someone's like attacking you or whatever, it's a shock, right? It's a shock to the system. I'm not saying it isn't, but she had the wherewithal afterward to say something. And, like, for 6 minutes, she would have kind of unfroze, I think. And like I said, if he's being a creeper peeper, why didn't he put his mask up? It was to get caught, obviously. But the girl is what doesn't make sense to me here. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I keep finding the same 2 cameras over and over again. Oh, Jesus. So now we have screaming again. Okay, got that camera. Okay. I'm trying to find any more outside. Okay. Okay, then there should be at least one more in the middle here, or something. I didn't know they had this many cameras at like a subway station or whatever. Yes, cameras, definitely cameras, but not this many. I thought I heard something tick. I could be wrong. I've gotten that one. It's the one by the... Yeah. It's the one by the clock. Any of the other ones? Which camera did I not get, game? Which camera did I not get? I wish I would kind of like check off the things I found just in the off chance.
What the?
Okay.
Okay, looks
Must
like
have
we
been
got
that
all
one.
the cameras. Our diagram is now...
Okay, good. Okay, the diagram represents the station at the time of the groping. Got off the train at 9:12 a.m. on October 7th. From the boarding area, he was in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned citizens who could have... There's 180% of people on the train. Okay.
Now
No.
we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Okay. So each of the orange areas represents a security camera.
Hey,
Is there anything I can know while looking at all of this in the overhead view? The arrow shows the path. Okay.
what the?
A blind spot between cameras. There won't be any footage. Okay. Okay, let's see. Security camera.
What?
They have some that do 180 degrees or 360 degrees. Oh yeah, they're on ones. That was where he was tackled by witnesses. I bet this is where they got the eyewitness footage. The TV station shot for this sort of thing. And of course that was a 360 camera. There are so many cameras here. Why would you risk groping on a train? Okay, Ihara and the victim debarked here. The victim was gripping Ihara's hand, but he broke free of her. And he tried to run away. Okay.
So this was the general
Why
situation
couldn't
when
he
Ihara
pull away
committed his
from her?
crime.
Because it was too crowded,
What do
supposedly?
you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ihara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ihara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train.
Yeah, he didn't wander. He was
He always had an
watching. There's a
excuse ready
difference.
for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but there wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it.
Yeah, because there are a
But on the
million
same day,
cameras.
he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ichinchi.
Yeah, he wanted it to be known, but he
Pretty
didn't want to
clear it
be
wasn't a
hit for
spontaneous
it.
need to grab some ass.
Yep.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the
Yes, it was
harassment might have
definitely
been
planned out.
planned out.
Are you kidding
Maybe
me?
everything was.
Severe
down
alibi
to
being
getting
in
captured.
prison.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder.
How did you
No
not
matter
figure
how
this
much
out
evidence
already?
points to him as a killer, you can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I
Just the
can't
fact that he
imagine him
didn't take
talk.
down his mask, as
Whatever
I
his plan
said.
is, it's pretty clear Ihara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ihara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just
Or other
paid for his
cops.
revenge.
Don't put it past them.
Sure.
But I don't think that's what's
assassins
going on
cost
here
an
in
arm and a leg.
particular.
He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Not so.
I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. That should be all the places I need to see.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center.
Yep,
We'll
we're
take
gonna
a
have to do it.
taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't know if we're gonna get an answer out of her.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
But yeah, I almost feel like that basketball club or whatever is like an organized crime syndicate or some shit. We'll see. Okay, yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see. Now all that's left is getting Sawa-sensei to talk. Okay, we got new case evidence. Let's see if we got any new sub-cases on the map. Hopefully we'll have something better or, you know, more people related once I can do this part of it. Okay, I should find a taxi. Shouldn't I be near one? I should be near one. Yep, okay. Because I was like, I should have just taken a taxi back home. And I did. So. I almost like scooted right past him. Shit. Let's get on the other side. Okay. I don't know where this is gonna put me. The highlighted thing is not my friend, by the way. It's very hard for me to see that tiny ass highlight they have going on. Okay. Like, where is that highlight in particular? Oh, middle of town, apparently. I'll walk from the rest of the way. At least I found a decent spot. But yeah, so tomorrow I plan on going to the library after my appointment just to return a book. I know that I won't know anything about the, Oh, did I pick the wrong spot? I thought it was over here. Hold on. I'm farther away than I thought I was. I'll walk it. Okay. But yeah, I know I won't find anything out about the writers group yet. I'm dreadfully curious as to if they'll let me take it over, but also not holding my breasts at all. We'll see. But yeah, I read the tea book, the one about the trees. There is no treason without tea. I actually liked it. It was as fucked up as it could have been. Like, pretty bloodless and nice. And I would read the next one. I would definitely read the next one. Which is important when you're looking at a series. I just don't know when the next one's gonna come out. It'll be a while, I think. Unless this book was just new for us and not actually new. I think I went the wrong way. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Elevator? I'm not sure if it was 3 or 2. Let's see what they show me. If they show me the elevators again, I know I did the wrong thing. And I don't see anything else. Wait. Is there a subcase here? Let me go check that out. Let's just see what happens. Because if that's not like a racing thing or whatever. Hello there. Oh, hi. Is this the soccer club now? Gasp. Okay. Oh, they're being dicks to the teachers again. How original. Ah, right in the middle. Sorry, Ibisu-sensei. We thought you were a soccer goal
No
for
way.
a sec. Another bunch of jerk kids. Yeah, this whole place
Excuse
is nothing but assholes. Hey, are you alright? What? Oh my god. He has fucking... Oh my... The devil horns and the fucking... Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, what's the matter? Did you just get hit so hard you have memory loss? Should we hit you again? Maybe it'll bring your memories back. Oh, he's pissed. There's probably a reason he works here. What is this bloodthirsty aura? Something's very wrong. Is this one of those, he got one of the fucking, I want to say pills, but the elixirs from the old man, like, illegally? Does he even hear Esibisu-sensei? Hey, stop. Okay. Ikeyama-kun, Ano-kun, and Kobayashi-kun, right? Sports aren't allowed in the halls, okay? Ah. Ha ha ha, my bad. I think they're kind of making fun of him because he's a bigger guy, too. Man, ha ha ha. It's amazing how much energy these kids have. What the f- It's almost like he's fucking possessed. Like, he's like a sweet, mild-mannered teacher, and he's like, I'll eat your soul. Like, it's really funny. I sense so much anger emanating from him earlier, or maybe it was just my imagination. It was not. He probably has one of those elixirs or something. Yagami-san.
Amasawa.
Hey, what's up? Amasawa? You saw what happened, right? Yeah, you mean after that teacher got hit by the ball? He was giving out some pretty weird vibes. Yeah. There's something I'd like to talk to you about concerning him. You want to talk? Sure. I'll swing by at the room later. Thank you so much. I wonder if we can get that going now or not. Oh, fuck. I gotta stop hitting that goddamn button. Well, we gotta go back to the elevator and go to the other floor. I think. Yeah, we're on 3. I think I need to be on 2. So let me go around once. Okay, this might be floor 2. Indeed. Okay, so... anything on this floor but the main objective? Nope. Okay. But yeah, I actually like... so, I recommend it. The tea and... you can't spell treason without tea. It was heartwarming. It had a nice lesbian couple in it. There was a cozy mystery, like, with a like, high fantasy, medieval fantasy. Very nice. Much recommended. It wasn't my favorite, but it was... let's say it's nice. It's solid. Just like the first book I told you about, One Among Crows. I think that one captured my attention a little bit more.
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun?
I would like to know that,
Why
just
won't
because...
you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I swear to God, a gang or something
I'm going
has to be involved in this somehow.
tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
If not about anything else, the
I saw where Mikoshiba was
basketball
murdered.
club.
He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
I know I'm getting her, or putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. The thing is, like, what if the woman at the table was also the one who broke some fingers? Like, you could be condemning her to a similar fate. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ihara.
Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs
Yeah,
to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba.
it could be because
4 years ago.
yeah, the big
this
thing
man
he
took his
related
son
in
from
court,
by driving him to commit
that he
suicide.
finally got justice.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, Did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
He pulls out a
Toshiro
pack of mints.
Ehara.
Wait, that's not what I wanted you to
Student.
see.
Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again.
The basketball club is like fucking evil.
So which is it?
I bet there's like a big conspiracy here somehow. Like the basketball club is related to like
4
the
years
Yakuza
ago.
or something going
Not
on.
long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
Oh my god, it's Ghost.
I called out
They're
to him
doing what
to
they
ask
did
what
to me
was
in the
wrong,
first game.
but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for... I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money.
Well, that's similar to what
First,
they were
they'd
doing to
try
the girl they
pass
called
it
the
off as a
slut.
joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money
Jesus.
she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bath.
Didn't anybody see what
Sounds
was really
like there's
happening?
more than one kid doing this.
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye.
A lot of teachers do
A
that.
few students knew about it though. Anyway, I ended up
Who
relaying
were
everything
his
Toshiro-kun had
friends?
told me to those boys' homeroom
The bully's
teacher.
friends. He had more than one
Mind
bully.
you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Yeah, it's more about the
Why does that
abusers
not
and their
surprise me?
future.
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story.
And I really hate the thought of a bully actually
Someone
trying to
still
become a
should've stepped in to
teacher.
help.
Some of those people just don't
If
grow out
only
of this
I'd
shit.
understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough.
So who are the other bullies, and is the
On
father
first
gonna go
morning
after
of the
them as
third
well?
trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. Then why has she kept that to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from in all honesty. When I heard a third-party committee was investigating, students were asked to fill out an anonymous question, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying?
Right.
How
So
could
what
they have said
happened
that
there?
with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything, and the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
So the
Each
teacher
time he came
is
across
culpable
any
too.
mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring
So
the
wait,
warning
if a lot of the
signs.
students said stuff, the people
So then the
reviewing the
committee was
questionnaires, the committee, wouldn't they
Few
be
students did
like
speak up
fucked
about
up
the
and be
bullying
like,
online.
there's only 3 questionnaires here, don't you have
posts weren't
30
much to
kids
go
in your class?
Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence
Okay,
of
so
bullying.
who's the teacher?
He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, The committee presented that there was no evidence of bullying.
And who were
The
Mikoshiba's
conclusion you heard
co-conspirators?
over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year.
Oh, Jesus
across all
Christ. If
grades.
that's true, Jesus
Less than
Christ.
3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's but Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he
I
sued
bet
Seiryo
not.
High, demanding compensation as the trial dragged on. I was avenged. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew before that could happen. That damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes,
So
that's why there was
how did
never
they even
any
know
objective evidence of
it was
bullying.
him that was doing the bullying?
It wasn't like I had
Like,
a
how did
mind
the
to
father
record
find
our
out even one kid
conversations.
was behind it if they were that,
And I hadn't
like,
personally witnessed
covert?
it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent, and if I couldn't produce tangible evidence,
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced
Yeah,
you
I
into
was
false
like-
testimony?
It's evidence for the victim to actually tell you they were bullied, I think.
Must
You're
have
not
been
getting it
incredibly
third
hard.
hand. You got it from the fucking person who was bullied.
what I should have done was told the truth regarding. What else could I have really done for him? As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him,
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
he transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing
And
at a
who were the
podium
other
somewhere.
kids besides the one kid who
That's
was the
unfortunate.
bully?
Even
They
so,
said his friends were
I
in
don't
on
have
it
the right to
too.
place the blame solely on him.
Wait, where did the story did definitively find out Mikoshiba was a bully? Right. And why didn't he find out his friends were also a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person. Right, how did he find out?
Maybe, but
Did one of his
in that
classmates?
case, Mikoshiba's
speak up?
bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school,
And why would the
I
woman
witnessed
care?
bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13
How
years.
can you survive in a coma for
Nobody
13
knows
years?
if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never.
I'm not
open
saying
his
you
eyes to the
can't. I'm
world
just
again.
saying.
His
Like,
mom
I've seen
watches
people in
him,
comas
but she works
before.
full time. She's a higher
They
up in the
actually get
government.
like pressure sores that
sorry to hear
infect
it.
and all kinds of stuff.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, "Don't overdo it." But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible.
How many
at
of these
all.
teachers have bullied someone to
includes me.
almost like
But if
Minecraft
anyone was going to take
are
responsibility
teachers
for
in this
that,
community? Jesus
Mikoshiba should have been
Christ.
first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
There are still parts of this I'm not getting. Like, why did the woman threaten her against telling what she knew? Because it would make the father look more guilty? I'm not, there's something wrong here. And like I said, who are Michi, whatever the fuck, with the bully's friends? Mitsubishi-kun, anyway, who were his friends? Like, what is going on here? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I want to know how he found out. How did this guy find out? Okay, we're gonna make sure that there's nothing on each floor. Are we ready? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm not understanding this. How did the father find out? Why would she be warned away from telling the truth? I mean, yeah, at first, the male teacher... Here's the thing. A lot of times when we talk about, like, oh, that bully or that abuser has such a bright future, don't tell on him and stuff. That's such bullshit. They're the ones fucking their future. Okay, let's talk to this person. I'm lost. Again, I just want to get to the classroom on the 3rd floor. Has 2 lines in the hallway wall. The floor, just stay calm. But you know, I can't tell you how many times I've heard of an abuser or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, their whole life is gonna be ruined. Yeah, and guess what else could ruin a life? Being bullied to the point where you don't want to be alive anymore. Like, I don't even know.
Yagami-san.
Okay, so Amasawa says, oh, Yagami-san, thank you for coming. Yeah, outside counselor for the MRC at your service. Okay, I'm gonna find out about the guy. Congrats on that, Yagami-san. Definitely better than being on Sis's bad side. She must have really laid into you, huh? She was all worked up the day before, ranting about busting that pervert. Yeah, I almost ended up on the front page of the papers as some kind of high school creeper, thanks to her. I ought to apologize for that. So, Amasawa, you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes, there's a rather nasty rumor going around, and we were hoping you could help us with the investigation. As a matter of fact, there's a possibility that the Sugar Baby incident is related to this rumor. I suppose I ought to do my duty as an advisor. Better hear Amasawa talk about the urban legend.
Yagami-san.
Somewhat recently, a rather large number of Ijincho teens have begun engaging in illicit behavior. All these delinquency issues are flying under the radar without any authority figures catching wise so far, which is surprising, considering they really run the gamut. Shoplifting, smoking, sugar babies, street racing, gambling, phone scams. Even more surprisingly, many of these cases are otherwise reputable students who decided to break bad out of the blue, almost simultaneously. Like I said, I almost think that, like, some of the clubs have something to do with it, especially the basketball club. Like, the Yakuza or gang or something, like, goes into the schools and it's like, yeah, we can get you money, we can get you girls, we can set you up for life, you don't need college or whatever, and all of a sudden, bam, shoplifting and shit. But I could be way off base. Could just be like a truth or dare type situation. I don't even know. What do the kids do these days? Says Grandma Toluca. Okay, that is rather strange. The most intriguing part of the rumor, though, is that a single individual has enabled this criminal activity. You mean there's a mastermind behind it all or something? At least, in effect, if the rumor is accurate, someone is leading these students down a dark path. Word is getting to the point that this sole person appears to be the entire source of all the delinquency. Sounds almost like some kind of urban legend. Apparently, the Seiryu High students refer to him as Professor. Okay, the Professor. I like to believe it's a reference to Sherlock Holmes' greatest nemesis, Professor James Moriarty. Or, you know, you're in a school and the professor kind of rules over the students and blah blah blah, but he masterminded all sorts of criminal acts throughout London. In his debut story, he is referred to as the Napoleon of crime.
In other words.
But perhaps it would be more accurate to refer to our own professor as the Napoleon of delinquency.
So, to sum it up,
this is fascinating stuff, but you said it's all rumors so far, right? Well, the recurring themes in these rumors are specific enough to make one think there's something to them. Apparently, there's a secret website run by the professor that only Seiryu students can access. I've identified some students who admit they know of the site, but they're not exactly opening up to me any further. Oh, a secret website, huh? What's that supposed to be? Some kind of message board? I've always heard these wind up turning into pits of anonymous hate. Nothing but places for bullies to get their kicks.
Yes.
Likewise, however, there's apparently a unique feature on the professor's website that's gotten the students' attention. What kind of unique feature? Well, when students write posts stating their own desire for something, It sounds like the professor appears and grants them their wishes. Grants wishes? That's absurd. No. May I remind you, this is only a rumor. But I imagine if some of the wishes are for answers on tests or a way to make easy money or to get revenge on certain individuals. Okay, so this is starting to sound a little more like a case than an urban legend, but it's still awful hard to swallow. Yes, but it sounds dangerous enough to merit investigation, considering the hooligans that the professor seems to surround himself with. This is someone no high schooler should turn to for assistance. Okay, let's go. Thugs.
I see.
Oh, he's got hooligans. That complicates things.
Hey!
What's a hooligan? The kind of punk who pulls scams and runs shady businesses. Sort of like the Yakuza, but without any other rules or discipline. They can be a lot worse to deal with. Anti-gang laws don't apply to them, so they're hard to sweep up. More and more of them are popping up ever since the Tojo and the Omi disbanded. Omi. Yeah, they should be, because there's a void, and a void needs to be filled. Right. Wow, I had no idea. That's one of the... By the way, the void needs to be filled is one of the sayings in one of the other Yakuza games.
Well...
On a related note, says Amasawa, I've heard that the dance club Sugar Baby nearly got caught up in a dangerous situation, but some large, vulgar men suddenly appeared and offered her protection. Apparently, they were sent to serve as her enforcers. I'm surprised you know what they're called. I read a lot of books. At any rate, considering the range of criminal activity we've already discussed, I imagine this hypothetical operation in Ijincho would be quite a lucrative one.
If I were to guess...
In fact, it could very well be lucrative enough for someone to decide it's worth capitalizing on, perhaps with the use of a mysterious frontman. Okay? So all the talk about the professor might be a smokescreen to let these thugs run their schemes. That actually sounds more plausible.
Yes.
You see now, from the right perspective, this urban legend actually appears rather mundane. Oh shit. I fucked up.
Huh? Oh.
Sorry about that, hold on. Okay, all good for now. Okay, Amasawa, I think we've got a solid grasp of the situation. Do you need anything new from me, or should I just keep it with the dance club for now? No, please just continue your efforts, thank you. In the meantime, I'll keep after the professor rumors. I know you already have your hands full, but depending on what I hear, we may need you to infiltrate the communities as well, or other communities. I haven't infiltrated the dance club after the one time, though. Sure, just let me know when you need me. Oh, by the way, there's an app I recommend you download if you're gonna get more involved. What is it? It's a scheduling system for tracking activities and responsibilities. It seems popular among teachers who are also club advisors. I imagine it'll do you some good, considering your increasing involvement in school life. Okay. Okay, Masawa said she wanted to... Okay, talk about a case. Okay. So, this is basically a case file and whatnot for Seiryu High. Has become a playground for all sorts of shady activity. At the behest of Amasawa, president of the Mystery Research Club, Yagami looks into these matters and forms bonds with the students along the way. These investigations are known as school stories. As Yagami infiltrates different communities and leaves a positive impact, his leadership will grow. Okay.
Now that you mention it.
By the way, Yagami-san, I heard from the chairman that you have a lawyer's license? Yeah, although I'm not practicing anymore. No. What about it? Oh, nothing. It's just the thought of almost accusing a lawyer of being a voyeur gives me the shivers. Why can't you be both? Haha. I think I could sue for defamation? Please don't. You could always get your own lawyer and still sue. Like, anyway. Okay, she wants me back in the room. So we're gonna go back. Okay, what's going on in here now?
Yagami-san.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to talk about the teacher who got hit by a ball in the hallway? Yes, I did. It's gonna be a long story. Gotcha. Seems like Amasawa wants my help, but what should I do? Definitely sounds like we're gonna need to stick around for a while. Okay, yeah. Why not? Alright. As the MRC's advisor, I gotta help her out. Sure. What do you need help with?
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Just have a seat, would you? So, what did you need help with? Yagami-san, do you know Ibisu-sensei from school? Ibisu-sensei? That name does sound familiar. Oh yeah, that's the teacher who greeted me in the hallway. Friendly guy.
Yes.
Yep, that sounds like him. His real name is Katsuma Ara. He teaches Japanese. He's the type of teacher who is super nice, never gets mad, and always has a smile on his face. And because of that, people started calling him Ibisu-sensei after Ibisu, the god of good fortune. However, that personality is only the way he is now.
Does that mean?
What do you mean? I've always felt something sinister about Ibisu-sensei, so I looked into his past. And I made some interesting discoveries. First of all, he retired from his previous high school for causing a violent incident. You didn't say he did, but didn't you say he was friendly?
Yes.
Yes, but apparently at his previous school, he was known as someone who loses his temper easily. And once that happens, he's out of control. He sent dozens of students to the hospital at that school. Damn, that's a pretty big deal. Sounds like he's an awesome fighter. We should get some tips. This school has a lot of delinquency, remember? No, I'm not advocating for that, don't worry. I also heard he has the strength of a bear.
Well,
Supposedly, before he was a teacher, he was a professional masked wrestler. He played the villain.
What?
A pro wrestler? And he was playing the part of the heel, huh? Very few people know about that. They don't recognize him from his wrestling days because he wore a mask back then. I noticed that most wrestlers in Japan, in these games anyway, are depicted with like the luchador type mask. I think that wrestling experience bled over into his teaching career at his old school. They nicknamed him Katsuma the Ogre, for goodness sake.
Seriously?
Are you sure about this? A mild-mannered teacher like him?
said,
Well, he seems like... Okay, it seems he expressed his regrets over the incident. And now, here at Seiryu High, he's a very kind instructor who never stops grinning. It's like he's a different person. Well then, maybe it's all good. Nothing to complain about if he's put it in the past. No, it's not that simple. What does she mean? Should I ask more? Yep. And that's the thing. Just because you're a wrestler doesn't mean that you're a bad person or a violent person. I mean, a lot of wrestling is fake. It's fake. Anyway, Samasawa, sounds like you think Ibisu-sensei became a good teacher because he regretted his past actions, right? If so, what's the problem? Unless you think something's going to happen. Well, the thing is, there are some sort of delinquent students who are teasing Ibisu-sensei and they have no idea about his past. Yeah, I saw that. So I feel they're annoyingly playing with fire. Yeah, and come to think of it, some students hit him with a ball. Oh, the pranks have gotten pretty bad lately. From what I can see, Ibisu-sensei might be on the verge of losing his temper again. Those delinquent students could be in danger, and I don't know what would happen if he really lost it. And if he causes another incident, there's no way he'll be allowed to keep teaching. Okay, if that's the case, why don't you just warn the pranksters about Ibisu-sensei? Surely they'll stop joking around once they know he's a terrifying villain wrestler.
No.
But that's the thing. They don't believe me. I've already warned them many times. They don't think it's possible for Shrimpy Ibisu to have been a wrestler. Yeah, it is pretty hard to imagine given how he looks now. And he would rather he would rather conceal his past, so we can't expect him to confirm. He caused quite a bit of trouble during his active days. Damn, I wonder what he did. A masked villain wrestler? That nice teacher?
Yes.
His stage name was Masked Bishamon? Bishamon.
What was that?
Bishamon? Apparently, he was unbeatable in the ring. He had the strength of a demon god, I heard. And the enemy's blood would get all over Ebisu-sensei and make it look like he was wearing a red robe. Now, is wrestling actually different there than it is here? Because that blood would be mostly fake then, unless he did like hardcore wrestling. And even then, hardcore still has like certain rules.
Seriously?
Sounds like a bit much. I couldn't believe it either at first, but that's the truth. I also heard he would break the rules all the time by using metal objects and weapons. He'd fight outside the ring every day, too. Like I said, though, like tables, ladders, and chairs, most of that is just typed up. To top it all off, he wouldn't listen to the referee's stop order when he got mad. It was like he lost his mind. And then he would be totally out of control. It's entertainment. They told me it would take several people to stop him. I would never have guessed he was so dangerous. Yagami-san, we can't let this latent demon god or whatever it is inside him wake up. Let's do what we can before there's tragedy. Well, a truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur. Remember that one?
Yes.
Of course, you bet.
I see.
Okay, now that I understand the situation, what do you want me to do? It'd be great if you could put a stop to the delinquent students' pranks, even if it's just for today. In the meantime, I'll try to find something that will prove to them what Ebisu-sensei did in his past. Even a bunch of delinquents will believe me if there's proof. You sure about this? He'd be ruining his chances of keeping his past hidden. And I'd rather not do that. But this is too important to stand by and do nothing. Sometimes a detective has to expose some really sad truths. Fair enough. So you just need me to guard the Ebisu-sensei and stop the pranks.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for your help. Okay, we gotta find this guy. He might be in the faculty room. Okay. Let's give it a try. I love how we're meeting in the supply closet. Oh my god, they have tube TVs here. Oh my lord. Okay. We need some new fucking stuff, apparently. What is this now? Oh, the club room for us. Let me stop by. Make sure there's nothing more on this floor. School store. Don't know why that would be relevant to me. And the cafeteria. Alright. So. Okay, this is the guy, maybe? Yep, okay, is this the only place? I think so. Okay, so we're gonna get on with it. Alright, stab him right there. Alright, here we go. There we go. Talk to him. Please excuse me for interrupting your work, Ebisu-sensei. I mean, sorry, Ara-sensei, right? What? Aren't you the advisor of the Mystery Research Club?
It's Yagami.
I'm Yagami, here to give you some extra muscle per Arasawa's request. Muscle? That's rather excessive.
Excuse me.
Ara-sensei. She told me you've been getting targeted by some delinquent students. Heh, you can just call me Ebisu-sensei, okay? It's a decent name. But anyway, so Emisawa has requested this, huh? She has been worried about me exploding into a rage soon, hee hee. But really, there's no need to worry. I deeply regret my past mistakes and I turned over a new leaf a long time ago. At this point in my life, my mind is never troubled. It's like a tranquil stream with nary a ripple. Yeah, it didn't look like he was rippling to boil before. She looked like, yep, but he was about to snap the last time. I don't mean to question your resolve, but I'm the MRC's advisor, so I can't just flat out dismiss Emisawa's request. Once that girl has her mind made up, nobody can sway her. Must be a tough way to live. But I understand your situation, so I won't send you away. Thanks. I'll just stick around and stand guard until the school's over. Isn't school already over? I hardly see any kids. Are you about to start class? I am. Would you mind waiting in the hall while I teach? Sure, I get it. It'd be a bit much to have you stand guard inside the classroom. You'll scare the students. No, he won't. He's an advisor. It's not like he's just some thug or like muscles somewhere. I'm teaching class 2 and 3. They're all good, serious, eager students. You know what I'm saying? I suppose. Oh, Lord. Yeah. You know what? It wouldn't hurt them to get pushed up against a locker or two. I know you're not supposed to do that as a teacher, but if I were the research girl, I would, like, do something to them. Isn't that the student who hit Ibisu-sensei with the ball earlier? He had the biggest damn smirk. I have a bad feeling.
Me.
Hold on a second, Ibisu-sensei. Preying on the teacher might be a dumb trap, maybe? Why don't I check to see if there are any traps set up around here? Okay.
Hey. What the?
Wait, that's a chalkboard eraser trap? Classic. Alright, I'll let him know.
Excuse me.
Sensei, I think someone set up a chalkboard eraser trap. Tread carefully. How nostalgic. I used to make those too back in the day. I can't let my guard down with these little rascals, can I? But that just means you've got one step ahead of the pranksters. I'd look and see whose faces were disappointed. Huh? What the? A banana peel? Really? He falls down. They're laughing. Nailed him. Crap, that chalkboard eraser thing was a distraction. Sensei, are you alright? Crap, oh no. Is he gonna snap? Sensei, calm down. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Huh? Don't they have to clean up their own schools a lot of times? Not always, but especially when they're younger, they do. In some of these places. You guys totally got me. That's the oldest trick in the book, you know. The era, what era were you born in? Your reaction is so Ibisu-sensei. Hey, Sensei, you should be a comedian. What? Don't tell me him that. If Ibisu-sensei became a comedian, he would teach class. Oh, okay. Is there going to be like a whoopee cushion or glue on his chair? Let's settle down. We have a lesson to start. Phew, that was a close call, but he turned it around. Man, I didn't expect there to be double traps. This class sucks. Look at him up there, grinning and laughing like an idiot. Pathetic. Those kids sure aren't taking class seriously. Okay, so there is no whoopee cushion or anything. Alright, today is test day. Are y'all ready for this? No. Sorry, if you forgot, you only have yourself to blame. What is a professional wrestler doing turned teacher? Okay, time to begin. You have 20 minutes. Oh wait, I was wrong about I was right about the chair. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Excuse me.
Oh, hold on. Don't sit down just yet. Oh, what's the matter? Something's fishy. Let me do a quick recon. There might be more traps. These guys set up traps solely as a distraction. I gotta be careful so they don't manage to make a fool out of me.
Suspicious.
A cushion, huh? Doesn't look like there's anything wrong, but there's a chance the trap is clever. Maybe if I look closer. Ah, isn't this a whoopee cushion? That wouldn't be harmful, though. Okay, so they're trying to make him cut a fake fart in front of the students. Savage. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. Is everything okay? Not yet.
No.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I really don't.
Suspicious.
What, a piece of carpet? Why is it bulging? Don't tell me there's something under it. They put a whoopee cushion under here, so if he sits in the chair, his legs will push down and make another sound. Pretty elaborate. Yep. I don't think we're good now. I don't think we're good now, Yakume. Don't lie. I bet there's something worse. Friggin' MRC. See, okay. The whoopee cushions wouldn't have been bad, but like hitting him in the head with something, making him fall and get hurt, those are kind of different in my book. Damn it, I totally thought we had him. Are they gonna try to beat me up after class? Because I'm keeping them from their fun. Looks like everything stayed cool at school.
Excuse me.
Welcome back, Sensei. Thank you so much for standing guard, Yagami-san. Let's head over to the faculty room. Let's hope his faculty desk isn't trapped. I don't think the kids could do that so easily. Yagami-san, did you think I looked pathetic back there? For continuing to smile no matter what the students did to me? No, I thought it was admirable. The only thing is, kids that age just like messing with adults, you know? I think it's okay to be tougher on them. I understand that notion. Oh god, the music. Okay, they use this music in a lot of the games. So like sometimes when you're playing the game, it'll like go from like eager like fight music into this like sad emotional like feeling music. It gets kind of like jarring at points. I think the new game was the worst for it. I understand the notions, Azibisu. I used to be a pretty strict teacher once, but these days I'm reluctant to rule my students by fear or to make them obey me by throwing an angry fit. They're human beings, not animals, so why should I rely on such primitive notions to educate them? I understand how you feel, but... And besides, anger really is a dangerous emotion for me. Even a tiny spark can spread quickly and turn into a hellfire that consumes everything. I agree. When this guy's pissed off, he's seriously dangerous. Back when I was a wrestler, I got a lot of praise for playing the villain characters like absolute demons. But it was precisely that anger, or maybe it was karma, that caused all my past mistakes. I can't let such a tragedy ever happen again. And that's why I made a vow to never let anger control me for the rest of my life. That's a respectable goal, but from what I saw today, he really was on the verge of snapping. If he had to endure any more, things would have gotten really bad. Speaking of which... Yeah, they're not going to be happy with me. Could the kids be planning something else? I hope they don't do anything that might really unleash the demon.
Excuse me.
Something wrong, Sensei? Well, this is embarrassing, but I have to use the restroom a lot lately, and I don't know, maybe it's my age. Maybe it's nerves, but I always have to use the restroom after class. Please excuse me. Do they like spike his coffee or like put laxative in it or something? Wait, hold on a sec. If the kids ever noticed he uses the bathroom after class, they might have set a trap there. I need to catch up to him. I hope I don't have to run. Like, where is the bathroom? Okay, let's go potty. Let's go potty, helpers. Come on, let's go. The ride's gonna be pretty long. Thank goodness. What? How did he get here before us? Did he leave before us?
Excuse me.
Hey, Sensei, wait, please, huh? Why? Those delinquent students might have set up more traps. Please hurry. Can I get in?
What the?
Another chalkboard eraser trap. Okay, I'm not falling for the same trick twice. That'll do it. Alright, should I check for more traps? They didn't like put glue on the doorknob, did they? I'd like it if I were timed. Can I get in the room or is it out here? That's the women's restroom, probably. I would want to go in and look at the toilet or the urinal or whatever. Okay, it doesn't read up anything else. Let's see. I guess I'll walk the hall that I can, but I don't see anything else on the door. Okay. Well, good thing he can wave for me. I don't see anything on the floor. Why is the edge of the door plate peeling? It was the women's room. This is the girls' restroom, not the boys'. They printed out the boys' door plate and pasted it on top of the girls'. Oh, that's elaborate. Wouldn't he know which room was closer, though? This isn't like it's his first day on the job. Okay. He always used the restroom after class. He was in such a hurry he didn't even notice it was on the opposite side. Okay. Looks like the girls' bathroom door plate is pasted on top of the boys'. Let's remove that. That'll do it. Alright. Should I check for more traps? God dang, I hope there's nothing else. Okay, so if he found out... So I need to look at this door now. Because this would actually be the real door he's going into. Can I actually go in this room? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to really think about it and figure it out. I'm betting there's something else, but I don't know. Maybe there's something in the bathroom I cannot get. That would suck, but it's not like I can get in there. Okay, I cannot find anything else. I'm gonna be, this is gonna be the thumbnail probably. Me staring at a bathroom door in a school. Like I'm some kind of perv. Okay. Just let's move around the door very slowly. Yeah, there'll be something in there I can't get into. Okay. First, can I get into this bathroom? No. Alright, I'm gonna tell him it's fine. There's gonna be something wrong. Okay, pick up the pace. There probably can be more. Yep. But... He'll get, like, glued to the toilet or something. That went... Okay, that sweet feeling of relief. Close call. Excellent, we managed to get through the crisis without any issue. The damn friggin' MRC... We spent all night coming up with this plan shit. Or plan shit.
Hey.
Alright. Hey, why don't you go ahead and throw this away? Bastard. Oh, crap. It's Devil Fujita. Well, what the fuck? You need to come to me to the student guidance room. Wait, but... No excuses. Come on, damn it. This isn't over yet, MRC geeks. Sorry to have keep you waiting, Sensei. Let's just get back to the faculty room. Sensei, are you done teaching for the day? Oh yeah, snow club activities. I'm about to head home. We managed to get through the day. Now I just have to wait for the proof Amasawa said she'd dig up. Hopefully whatever she finds will convince the delinquents he shouldn't be messed with. Well then, before I head home, it's time for a little fun. Fun? Yeah, every day before I leave, I water the flowers. I'm so proud of how beautiful they become. Oh, you're into flowers? They soothe my mind. When I get to look at such pretty flowers, all the stress of the day just disappears. Watch, they'll have wrecked his flowers.
I see.
That sounds good, actually. You mind if I join you? Okay, let's stop and smell the roses, shall we? I'm hoping they didn't wreck his flowers. That would suck balls. Like, out of their anger or whatever. I've been tending these little blooms so carefully since the first I arrived at this school. I even gave each one a name. We've got Taro, Amako, Shigeru, and Go. Go is a tulip. I named him that because tulips are so common in the Netherlands. It's okay. Fun, isn't it? That's the biggest smile I've seen from Ibisu Sensei today. Maybe he really overcame his rage issues. They're gonna wreck his flowers in retribution. How do you like your pretty little flowers now? Oh, they're peeing on them. Is it the delinquent students from earlier? What are they doing now? I have a bad feeling. But do you mind waiting here for a bit? Huh? Why? Just stay here till I give you the okay. Yeah, they're pissing on his flowers. Public urination is illegal, isn't it? I don't, like... Pissing in public is actually illegal there. It's illegal here, too, but... Why, Yagami-san, wait. Oh god, he's gonna follow. I would take pictures. What is this? What the? You're pissing on the... I would take pictures. Like, not of their junk, just so you know what they're doing. Gotta make sure these are well watered. Pissing in public is a crime.
Hey!
It'll get them. You guys, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Huh?
Huh? You little punks, do you have any idea how much care Ibisu put into those flowers? Hey, aren't you the MRC advisor? You're annoying as hell, man. Always getting in our way. Got some water and get some water and rinse those off before Ibisu Sensei sees. You're giving him orders? Yeah. Yagami can kick your ass without getting in trouble, apparently. We're doing him a favor. It's good fertilizer. And you're telling us to rinse it away? You're screwed up, dude. Why you gotta assume the worst about us? Maybe you're the one who needs to be rinsed off like any pest. Why don't you guys enlighten me? Why do you prank Ibisu Sensei so much? He's a great teacher who's all smiles. You have some sort of grudge against him? That smile is what pisses me off. Acting all friendly when he's furious inside. What a phony. So just because you guys got mad on you can't do anything with. He looks down on us, thinking that a smile is all it takes to get us to obey him. No, he doesn't. God damn. Like, what are you, 2? I know 2-year-olds don't think about that, but still. Yeah, it's like we're little kids or some shit. Yeah, trying to, like, prank somebody is definitely teenage behavior. A whoopee cushion? Definitely for the university and college bound. Okay. Makes me want to rip his fake smile off his face. I see. So basically, you guys want Ibisu Sensei to be straight with you. I don't feel that way. I feel like they want him to be as miserable as they are.
Huh?
There's a difference. Huh? It's all the same reason a kid bullies a girl he likes. You guys beg him to see how he feels. Whatever. You want to see how it feels to get your ass kicked? Awesome. I've been looking, thinking you guys need a good talking to, and I'm not as nice as Ibisu Sensei. Huh? You don't know who you're messing with, Mr. MRC. You're dead. Like I said, if Ibisu gets in trouble for this, why don't I? Because I'm not a teacher? Oh my gosh, okay. Is Ibisu actually gonna try to beat me up because I beat them up? And therefore get their respect? Oh my god, what even did he hit me with? They just have stun guns? Like tasers the whole time? Alright. Fine. Oh, he popped out of my ass, it looked like. That's quite the magic trick, Yagami. Shit, who is this guy? Our weapons weren't any use. Alright, now clean up the flower beds you pissed on. I said no. If Ibisu Sensei sees this, it might set him off. We have to get it looking nice quickly. Oh. What's that smell? But why? We fertilized them for you, Ibisu-sensei. Maybe by tomorrow they'll be nice and big. Guys, shut up.
Excuse me.
We'll clean it up right away. You guys peed on my precious flowers? Crap. He's naming all of them. Uh-oh. You bastards. How dare you ruin my flowers, you fucking little brats. Wait, you crossed the line. I'll never forgive you for this. I'll smash your little heads together. Sensei, stop. Please get a hold of yourself. Out of my way. I have to defeat him. Oh, great. Die, you little shits. What the hell? This is too hardcore. Let's bounce. Is this all a play? Like an act? Okay, he's in complete rage. Man the strength. If he manages to hit them, it'll be a hospital trip. It'll be a hospital trip. Sensei, remember, if you have another incident on your record, you'll never teach again. Out of my way, asshole. Oh god. He's not gonna listen in his current state. Yeah, I knew I'd have to defeat him. Oh god, please tell me I don't have to use the elixir of time. And then, what's even worse is he doesn't even have an elixir. This is not him with an elixir. This is just him being a strong-ass bitch. And like, oh my god, okay, no. Okay, I don't use this much, but I'm hoping it helps. I should probably do it later. Okay, I'm not in heat anymore. Yagame's been neutered. I'm not in heat anymore. I should probably switch to a different fighting style. I just don't know what's best for this guy. We could try this one. Seems like a tougher style. Oh, fuck! He almost hurricaned me. Jesus Christ. Or moonsault, or whatever you call it. Yeah, we're gonna give him his nighttime pills. Hang on. Just hang on, kids. Although I beat the fuck out of him too. Like I beat them again just for this. Just for this, I'd beat them again. Pant. Here's the thing, after what they just saw, they better not bully anyone or anything in the school again.
Seriously?
He was insanely powerful. I had to give everything I had. Damn. I had no idea how strong Ibisu was. So he messed with the flowers of a dude like that? Yeah, and then some. Ibisu-sensei, excuse me, are you alright? What? Yagami-san, what happened to me? You sort of lost yourself in anger, but fortunately I stopped you before you hurt any students. You stopped me, Yagami-san? It was a close call, if I'm being honest.
Yagami-san!
Okay, sorry for the delay, Suzumisawa. I finally found proof. Yeah, they don't need it now. They got some firsthand. What happened here? Amasawa, sorry to say you're a little late. So that's what happened, says Amasawa. I'm sorry, I did my best, but I couldn't stop all their pranks. That was not a prank.
No.
To kill something that he's nurturing. It's okay, at least you prevented any violence toward the students. After I got done kicking their asses, yes, I prevented violence. And as it turns out, none of this was in vain. Look. Huh? We are so sorry. We ruined your beautiful flowers. And stand up straight and lift your heads. It's not that important. Your safety is my #1 priority. I'm glad you guys aren't hurt. Yeah, safety is his #1 priority. Really? I'm sorry for scaring you guys. You're much more important to me than a couple of flowers. Ibisu-sensei. Hey, it looks like you won their hearts over. Thanks to you, I don't have it to reveal Ibisu-sensei's secret past. That's great to hear. By the way, Yagami-san, after all this, what comes to mind when you think of Ibisu the god? The god? That's random. It's one of the 7 gods of fortune, right? So I guess I think of a prosperous god who's always smiling. Sure. Did you know he was the god of business and fishing? And then after the Middle Ages, people formed the image of him as the god of good fortune. If you go further back in time, they believed Ibisu was a vicious, fearsome god. Ibisu, the ancient deity, was regarded the same way as were Bishamon and Fudo Mayu under Shinto Buddhist syncretism.
Oh.
I hope I did that right. Oh, I didn't know that. And at some point, Ibisu, the fearsome god, became popular as the smiling god of good fortune. Sounds a lot like Ibisu-sensei's history, don't you think? It does. Well, hopefully he keeps it up and becomes a popular teacher among his students, just like a god. I'm sure he will. Ibisu-sensei is one of the students to the guy. You are serious in something else. I didn't know you were so strong. If anyone has ever pulled a prank on you again, we'll take care of it for you. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay. I wonder. Oh, there's something else here. Let's go take a look. The bad part about the green is I can't really see where the hell it is. Okay, I'm running in the right direction. Oh, not really. Not really. I lied. Okay. Nope, totally wrong direction. Okay, take 2. I wish the darker, or the green line were a bit darker, because, yeah, I'm blind. Alright, here we go. Huh? Oh man, I'm going back to Osaka tomorrow. If we lose today, I don't know when we're ever gonna dig up the time capsule. Yeah, we gotta do it today. Are these graduates of the school or something? They said something about a time capsule. Too bad it sounds like they forgot where the damn thing is buried. Now what to do? Do I help them out? Sure. That's what we're here for. Okay, this is my chance to show how great the Yagami Detective Agency and Yokohama 99 are. Excuse me. Are you guys having a problem finding something? Eh? Who are you? I am Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. A detective? Yep. Normally I work around Kamurocho, but recently I've been helping Yokohama 99, which is my friend's agency. Currently, I'm an advisor to the Mystery Research Club at the school. So you're at the school?
Yep.
Yes. And I think I can help you if you like. You can tell me what's causing you so much trouble. I'll need a fee, since you'll be availing yourself of my office's services, but it would just be a nominal currency fee. Professional detective, huh? Well, we do need someone who's good at finding lost things. Want to have him do it? Yeah, I'm good with that. You're hired, Yagami-san. My name is Ogikubo. Oh, fuck my ass. Hold on. I'm gonna call him Hana, okay? Or Hanam. I have to. Because it looks like Hana Mamezuki? And I'm Yagamo. All 3 of us are graduates of the school, and we met up today for the first time in a long while. We're all here to dig up the time capsule we buried here so many years ago. But all of our memories are a bit hazy. We can't remember where we buried it. Did they do it with the school's permission? Maybe there'd be a record. I gotta tell you, when in school, sometimes they make us do that for a project. So they make us put in a photo or something important to us or to the future generations in general and bury it. I think I have at least 2 time capsules out there with something in it from anything. I don't know like where they would be though. Do you at least remember anything that could be a clue? Well, there's another reason it's hazy. Hell yeah, there is. Oh, we drank a ton the day we celebrated our graduation, so this isn't a school thing. Yep, we were acting pretty damn young and reckless. We were really wasted. They were drinking. They obviously were underage at the time. Okay, well, is there anything you remember? Like a marker or something? Well, we do have some notes from back then. Oh, god damn it. Okay. It says, the giant's wheel, lording over the tree with the most branches, 3 steps south from the roots, 2 more steps east, then a treasure rests. Okay, giant's wheel, lording over a tree with the most branches. Oh, is this some kind of code? Yes, it's based on a quote from a game that was popular at the time.
I see.
So what sort of meaning does it have? Well, we don't have a clue now. I remember in the game there was a giant statue with a wheel, but there's nothing like it at the school, is there? So maybe you chose something here as the wheel. At the very least, I'll try to use the coded message to start off the investigation. Can I borrow the shovel?
Hi.
Well, sure, here you go. Now, what meaning could the coded message possibly have? I guess you could call Lord over something by glaring at it. Something that's similar to a giant's wheel, glaring at a tree. So I guess we'll search for anything that might fit. Okay, wheel could be a large clock. The sun. Maybe a bell if I'm stretching it. I don't see anything wheel-shaped. And they had to bury it outdoors. Okay. How do you know what tree had the most damn branches, too? Overlooking the tree with the most branches. Okay, who is this now? Okay, Master Yama told me about you. I'll show the best tax. Oh, there's an extract and stuff here. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I'm trying to find a wheel. It has to be on the school grounds, not inside. Okay. Tree with the most branches. Most of this doesn't even look diggable, but I could be wrong. I really am trying to find a large wheel-like apparatus. It would have to be a pretty big tree to have the most branches, you would think. Maybe it's back in the courtyard. Yeah, there aren't really any trees here. Well, let's just pick up shit while we're walking. I don't know if I'm ever gonna need this shit, but who knows. Okay. I can't climb up in here, it's the edge, okay. So it wouldn't be that tree. But I think we're back to where we began. We are, okay. So let's not do the outskirts of the building. Oh wow, Jesus. Oh, and there's another thing here too. Oh, that's the store. Okay, the time capsule's there. Are those the kids? The guys? Maybe they are. Maybe I have to start back over there. And fan out. I don't know. But I should still walk along and make sure. I don't see anything wheel-like if it's not the damn sun. I don't know. Okay. Okay, damn sun. Anything else? Okay. Is it... Okay, here is where it says it is, technically. Let me look around. Giant wheel. Unless I'm too hung up on the giant wheel. Because I don't see anything that's like a giant wheel. Unless it's the sun. But then that would literally be a non-clue. Any kind of wheel at all? It doesn't look like it. Giant wheel. The roof is kind of rounded, but I don't think that would count. Let me just see if I can walk toward it. Oops. Okay, any wheel at all. Nope. If I look at a tree, will it let me see anything? Probably not. Okay. Are there any other parts here I could look at with the possibilities? I don't think so. Okay, so... Nope. Alright, so it's around here somewhere. Maybe I have to look down instead of up. Well, that's a wheel. Do they mean the sewer grate? Overlooks the tree with the most branches. I'm probably way off base. Okay, tree with the most branches.
What the?
Must be this tree. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. I'm again walking away from things. Okay. I don't know how to do the south and whatever. But let me look at the note. Okay, can I see the... Okay, case file. Okay, those aren't what I need. Tasks. The dance club. Investigate the professor. Okay. Okay, find the giant's wheel. Hold on, I'm trying to go back to that. Okay, I should look everywhere. Okay. I need to find something that's been compared to a giant's wheel glaring at the tree with the most branches. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay, so I have to go back to the tree. I have to find the giant's wheel. So the giant's wheel is something I can walk up to. I honestly thought it was the sewer grate. But apparently it isn't. Am I losing my mind? Is it like on the building? Not like... Okay, if that's the tree... Okay. What would be glaring at it around here? I really thought it was the sewer grate. I thought I was clever. Okay, let's take a look. Sweep the building. Poor Yagami. I don't think I can find it. I literally thought it was a sewer grate. It can't be the sun. You can't walk 3 feet from the sun. Okay. I'm just trying to think carefully. This is probably going to be like the clock out, so to speak. Oh, yeah, come here. Okay. I can't see the sun from here. What would be round?
Suspicious.
Where? Yagami, where? Please, good buddy. Oh god. Okay, I cannot honestly find something round. That is like a giant's wheel next to the tree.
Hey.
Wait, up here?
Suspicious.
Is it? Yagami, please. I saw something flare off. Oh my god, it's over there. Is that a Ferris wheel? Maybe that's the giant wheel. The giant's wheel that boards over might be referring to a tree around here. Okay, we got the tree. The giant's wheel lords over the tree. So that'd be this tree. Okay, I'm starting to... Okay. In front of the tree, 3 steps, then 2. Okay, so I had to find the wheel even though I found the damn tree first. Got it, huh? A shovel? Well, I think it's gotta be pretty close to this spot. Let's do some digging. They didn't find the extra shovel. It's not here. Maybe I'm only a little off. I should try digging in a spot nearby. He's gonna be digging up everything. It was probably their job to like dig holes for the plants or some shit. Oh, okay, never mind. Looks like I was right. I should let these guys know, but I am a little curious. Did somebody use it pretty recently? I wonder if it means someone else was already digging around here. Maybe somebody put it there or stole their thing and put another thing in its place. Well, let's go find out. Oh, it's hard to find that fucking wheel. It was kind of out of the way. I thought it would have to be in the courtyard itself. And apparently not. So, at least we got there. At least we got there. Yeah, I really wish that line would be darker, because I can't see it when it's like this. I'm so blind. Okay, here we go. I love the shoes on the one. I found your capsule, says Yakame. What? That's amazing, Mr. Detective, says Ogi Kubo. The giant's wheel turned out to be the Ferris wheel you could see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling that thing the giant's wheel. Wait, but isn't this different? I think it's the same color, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole, see? You're right, it doesn't. What are you guys talking about? Our time capsule was lockable and it had a keyhole, because we didn't want it to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. But this was in the location that the code led me to. That's weird. Why would that be? Well, the only thing I can think of is... Okay, someone else mistakenly took it. Because somebody had dug. There was disturbed earth next to where the capsule was buried, so it looked like someone had been digging there. Huh? What are you saying? It's possible that your time capsule was taken by mistake. Meaning another person who buried their capsule nearby mistakenly took yours. Well, that's what you think?
Yep.
Yes, based on what I saw at the scene, that's my hypothesis. The other person dug up your capsule, which does have a keyhole, but it's been so long the person didn't remember the capsule didn't have one. I'm sure if he ever got a look inside, he would realize it wasn't his, but he can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? That actually does sound possible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Yeah, they were. Whatever the case, it actually seems like your time capsule was taken by a third party. So the only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, if we took a look inside the time capsule we have here, couldn't we get an idea? Good point. Well, if he doesn't mind, I hope he doesn't mind. A track, athlete number, a stuffed bear, and there's a comb, so maybe not a guy after all. Anything that might narrow it down further than that? Hey, look at this. It's a letter, and there's a name on it. Say Agato? This is Gato-san's? Oh, no way.
Hi.
You know her? Yeah, she was one of our classmates. We all adored her. Ogi Kubo, didn't you have a crush on her? Well, yeah. You wanted to confess to her on the day of graduation, and you ended up chickening out and not doing it, remember? Ugh. I want to see what it says. Let me see. Would be nice if there's sort of like a love mystery or a connection. Hey, don't just read someone else's letter. Yeah, not a good idea. Oh, shut it. Oh. What? Hold on, no way. Seriously? Whoa. What's in this letter? It's not great to invade her privacy by reading her letter, but now I'm curious. Hold on, is this truly necessary for the investigation? No, it isn't. It is not. No way. Why is this kind of letter inside Goto-san's capsule? Okay, I guess it is necessary to complete the job. Here we go. What's written there exactly? Well, you see, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. What? Really? Well, what's it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Instead, I hide my feelings inside the time capsule. I hope that by the time we open this again, my love will be fulfilled. Wow. So there was someone she really, really liked. Who was it? Did she give a name? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is Ogikubo. It was you.
Yeah.
What? Seriously? Hold up, you're joking, right? Let me see. So the whole time they were both chicken, and now they could both be single, both be married. It's true. Wow. That's an interesting coincidence, huh? Didn't you also want to confess on graduation day but didn't? Yes, but I never thought Garu, I don't know, San would actually feel the same way. Hey, Ogikubo, I just remembered. Didn't you put a love letter in our time capsule too? Well, that would be interesting. You never managed to give it to her. Wait, so that means both of you buried your secret feelings inside time capsules. And then not only did you bury them near each other, but the first person to come back and dig one up dug up the wrong one. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. It's just a crazy coincidence. We gotta say it. This is destiny. Come on, Ogikubo. Can't be a coincidence. But really, destiny? Anyway, what we need to do now is trade capsules with Goto-san. How do you find her? That's the problem. Okay. Yearbook wouldn't help. Get in touch with old friends, maybe. How about connecting with old classmate and seeing if you can get connected that way? I don't know anyone else's contact info besides these guys. I lost touch with everyone. Same for me. What about you? Same. The only people I kept in touch with were you. I see. Well then. Do you have any idea where she lives? I don't know her current address, but if I recall at the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Ijincho. Oh yeah! She was the daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. The daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown. That could be a lot of people, but at least it's a clue. Is there really anything else I could ask them? Okay. Would you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes old yearbooks will list their addresses. Not in the States. Not in the fucking States. Oh, I lost mine. Me too, when I moved. I still have mine, but it's in the boarding house in Osaka. No time to get it. Maybe you can contact the school office and see if they have a yearbook then. The library at our schools generally had a copy of every yearbook.
Yeah.
No, that won't work. I've asked them that question before because at one point I wanted to look at it. They don't keep yearbooks. I see then. I guess it would be hard to find a lead from a yearbook. In that case... Do you at least know what she looks like? It would help if you had a photo. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lives near Chinatown, that'd probably be enough to find her. Did we ever have a picture of her? I definitely don't have one now. You never got a chance to snap her, did you? But if a picture did exist, it would be in the graduation album. I see. I don't have a picture, but I could draw a portrait of how she looked back then. Oh, that's right. You're a teacher, aren't you? Yeah, that could be helpful. I hope it's a good picture. Could you go ahead and draw that for me? No problem. Watch, it'll be amazingly detailed. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, I remember. Yep, that's her. She always had that sort of gentle look. Yeah, you really captured how refined she was. Okay, I can't really see it. Oh, she does look sweet. Alright, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, time to confess. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. What if she's married with kids? Yeah, this is destiny. Your life could change forever. She might be married by now, right? We're all 28 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the case. I've heard, though, that the grapevine that she's not married and very interested in finding someone. How did you have a grapevine, but nobody knows where she lives? Okay, somebody is lying here. Really? But still. Ogikubo, enough's enough. You gotta make a move. You've been carrying around your feelings for her for 10 years. You know, people are very different in high school than they are 10 years later. You talked about her during the rare times we meet up. That's right, Ogikubo. You need to get closure for that time in your life and move on, whatever that might be. Yeah, you're right. You guys might just be right. Good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. Okay, well, Yagami-san, my fate is in your hands. Time to head to Chinatown. Is Chinatown in the city? Or is it in the other city? Okay, first of all, let's make sure... Okay, I don't think we're... Okay. I gotta find a way out. I don't want in the building, and I think that's where this would be. So if I were a way out to the street, where would I be? I'm very good at maps. I am #1 in navigation. Utterly free. No problems. Damn it! There's like 80 million buildings here. How do I get... Oh, it has to be here. Okay. I'm hoping this is the way out. Like, please, Lord. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we're off to Chinatown. I hope I remember that. Okay, if we go and find a... I wonder where... If Chinatown is in town here, or if... Like, let's find a taxi. Let's see if it says Chinatown. And if it doesn't say Chi-Town, then we'll work on it. I could just ask a police officer. Okay, let's go. Okay, do we have Chinatown here? Oh yeah, we do. Chinatown. I'm not really sure where to start, so let's just go to Chinatown. Just a random point. And when we get there... Okay. Okay, a restaurant in Chinatown. Okay, I don't know how many restaurants they have in Chinatown that I can get into anyway. But I'm gonna start going to every restaurant in Chinatown I can find. Okay, this ain't the place. A little further. Yes, maybe. Okay, I don't know how many restaurants there are.
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay, no, this doesn't look like
ありがとうございました。
Okay, I can't actually walk around in here. This one may have? Okay, it'll tell me where I'm not when I'm not in Chinatown anymore, I think. Oh, wait. This might be the place. Like, this might be where I have to start from. We'll find out. Oh, shit. I almost missed my turn and hit a wall. That would not be unusual. Yeah, I'm almost there. Okay, target search. You must locate your target based on their characteristics. Find the person who matches the trade description on the right. Okay. Okay, so this is how we do this now. Pretty nose, small nose, and thin lips. Mole under eye. Okay. Mole under eye. Here's the question for me. What technically is a small nose? A pretty small nose. I'm not good with this part. That might be the only girl we got. Yeah. So let's attack her. I mean, ask her. Okay. But yeah, I'm like, what is that? I saw the mole and everything, but I'm like, the features match, but she would be in her mid-20s. Probably someone else. Can I help you? I think you got the wrong person, but you wouldn't happen to know Goto, would you? Goto? No. Okay. So I'm just gonna talk to pretty much every woman on the street. Looks like this might be a restaurant.
Hey.
Under eye? Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Age? Okay. Possible match. Matches the drawing, but then again, she doesn't really look like it. Yeah. She might not be the right person. Okay.
Excuse me.
Do you have a minute? Hello, sir. Are you feeling up to some Chinese food? Well, she's in front of a Chinese restaurant. Our restaurant has everything you could want. It's authentic Chinese based on my own family recipes. We like to call ourselves the Flavor Town of Chinatown. And since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. The guy said she was a relaxed, kind of shy woman, didn't they? Perhaps this isn't her. It's been 10 years since high school. I'm sorry, but you wouldn't happen to be Seiya Goto-san, would you? What? How do you know my name? Have we met? I can't believe I could forget someone as handsome as you, sir. So it is her. Well, here's the thing. Wow, so I took the wrong time capsule? I did think it was strange that I had a lock. I don't remember it having one. But I figured it was so long ago I forgot there was a lock, but now it turns out it wasn't my capsule. But clearly she never managed to get it open. She hasn't seen the letter. To think I mistakenly took one that belonged to Okikibu-kun and his friends. It must be fate, hee. Anyway, I should contact them. Is that Goto-san? Yep, no mistake. She's certainly gotten rounder. You disappointed? The feelings I had 10 years ago aren't going to change because of some surface level thing. Even now, she looks as radiant to me. Alright, that's the spirit. Listen up, here's the plan. We're going to open the time capsule in front of her, but then the love letter you couldn't give her for 10 years ago is right there. And at that point, your affections, which passed each other like ships in the night, will finally be known to each other. With a confession like that, not even Goto-san can resist the tug of destiny's heartstrings. Okay, go for it. What if she's a lesbian? Goto-san, huh? It's been a long time. I'm Okikubo. We went to school together. Oh, Okikubo-kun, it's been so long. The detective told me about the time capsule. I'm so sorry I took the wrong one. Oh no, it's fine. I'm actually glad the little mix-up made us cross paths again. What a coincidence, huh? Totally. We need to thank the time capsule, haha. Looks like it's going good. This might be it. Here you are. This is your time capsule. Sorry again. Why does it look like one of those, like, 50-cent gotcha machine type of things? I have the little, like, sticky hands or whatever in them. It's okay. Here's yours. Thank you, by the way. Did you happen to look inside? Oh, I'm sorry, we did. We needed to learn who it belonged to, and, we read the letter, too. Oh, so you saw? Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. Actually, there's something I want to show you, too. What is it? Finally, good luck. It's something important I buried in my time capsule. Inside of it? What's inside? Well, it's... Mommy. Kota, why didn't you use the front? Mom? Does that mean, is that your son? He is so mischievous, he's a handful. Yes, he's my baby. You've been married? Huh? Oh, you don't know? It was kind of a shotgun wedding.
Seriously?
Oh, wow. Hey, Suzuki, didn't you say she wasn't married? Well, it was gossip after all. You want to blame someone, blame the rumor mill. You were totally wrong, though. Anyway, you said you wanted to show me something inside the time capsule. What was it? Oh, that was just bittersweet memories that need to be left in the past. I'm curious now. Dang, no love connection. Looks like it was the dying gasp of my teenage dreams. Look at it this way. The youth might have ended, but your life has just begun. Huh? My life? Hell yeah. Now we can finally move on and find true love. Or you can finally move on. Maybe you're right about that. Ever since I didn't confess at the graduation ceremony, it's been like a weight on the back of my mind. I think it's about time I started moving forward. Now you're talking. Yeah, excellent. You can finally get with a lady and be rid of the stain of virginity. It's not like I stayed a virgin for her. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's march Ogikubo to the nearest brothel and help him become a real man. Yeah, no better way to commemorate rejection than a proper ejection. You idiots. I've been a virgin my whole life. I'm not going to just hand it over to a stranger, even if she is a professional. Besides, right now I could use a drink. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's get trashed. Oh god, not again. Didn't you guys learn your lesson about doing shit last time? When you were drunk? You and Yagami-san, you wanted to hit up every bar in Chinatown with us to cheer up Ogikubo? Me? Of course, you're the whole reason his dream went down in flames. Yeah, drinks will be on us, so come on. Sure, I'll take you up on that. Well, that was certainly something. Did we get drunk already? Because, I'm just by the taxi. Alright, we're gonna save. Thank you so much for watching today. And I will be back on Friday with more Dave the Diver. And then we'll see what happens next week, okay? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye!